Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Isles of Sea and Sky. In our previous episode, we finally managed to get our hands on what I've been kind of referring to as the Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Pocket colored block opener, which opened up a lot for us. So kind of this color, but like a different symbol on it. We've been able to get through a bunch of blocks, get our hands on a bunch of stars. So we're now sitting at a very solid 26 stars. We find ourselves needing to progress deeper into the game. And we're, to be honest, we're starting to get close to getting stuck again. Because I don't think there's any of those Game Boy style blocks in here. Which unfortunately was kind of like my last plan for making progress. Unfortunately, I do feel maybe a little bit stuck now. Because I don't know how to progress in here. Unless there's something with these where they... kills me. I feel like there might be some like baseline something that I have missed. Because like I don't understand like this block in this corner. I've been kind of assuming like, oh well, eventually I'll like get the ability to pull on them or switch places with them or something, but like so far that has been a big ol' nope. There's just not that many options. We can't swim. Resetting does that to us. We push this up to here, but that does not help us. Alright, I'm gonna go dig up a little bit of a nudge, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, I've gotten a nudge. The room over here, I need to take another look at. That's what we're gonna do. Feel like I have immediately made a mistake. Okay, hold on. Here we go. That does not help me. Can I do that, maybe? Bump. Bump. No, because that goes around like that. I'm trying to see, like, can I, like, if I throw water on this room, on that block, does that do anything for me? And thus far, it does not. Alright, I've been told that I misunderstood quite badly what I was being told. Alright. So, what I need to do... Bop. 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 Nope. Bop. Now, I can push this down. Okay, okay. Because the blocks float on... Oh, man. I'm really not thrilled with myself that I did not get that. The nudge that I got was phrased very, like, ambiguously, which is good, because ambiguous nudge helps me, like, not get spoiled on stuff, but it did mean that I just completely misunderstood what I was told. Alright. We've got the blue block. Oh, man. So that means... Can't do anything here. Yet, hold on, I'm wrong. Because we learned previously we can push blocks. Wow. Alright. And we can push that there. Wow. Trying to figure out this bottom one here. Oh, well, obviously. Well, no, not obviously. Because I can't push while I'm in the current. Maybe I need to come back for that one. Okay, can't go there yet. Finally open this, and we can open this. I have to assume that this is going to be fast travel at some point. Register with me that was deep water. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Clever. Very clever. Less clever. Me. Yeah, excellent. Boop. Star. Victory. Alright, I see... Oh, my camera's in the way. Let me move it. There's a rock with a seashell there. So, noted. It's gonna drown me. Alright. We've gotta get, like, some flippers or something later, right? Like, we've gotta. Because there's so much water that we're seeing that, like, this water right here, like, can't get through that. But sure feels like we almost could. why are you like that? Okay, hold on. Let's go flip that seashell. I was low-key convinced that I was gonna completely beef up pronouncing that word. And now we go down. Really? Y'all can't see it, but I find that very surprising. Hello, frog. Mermaid? Dragonfly. Okay. What does that tell me? Okay, we're pursuing the dragonfly from place to place. Okay. Before we continue, no, we'll continue pursuing the dragonfly. Oh? What? Okay. Did that do anything for us? Okay, hold on. Looking below us, I see various shells in a 5x5 grid. So, okay. No, not, well, sure. We're in the bottom one. One room above us should be shell. I don't need to learn the names of these shapes. So there we go. And then one room above that should be sand dollar. There we go. And then what was the one? Where are my screenshots? There we go. There's one, y'all can't see it, but down and to the right there should be the spiral one, and then up and to the right twice there should be the pointy one, and then up twice, and then to the left should be like the conch horn thing. So, all right. Let's go back to here. I want to see if I can solve this room. Okay, and what did I say it was going to be? Kind of a spiral one. That one? Sure. Alright, so feels like a lot of things that I need to get sort of like plugged in correctly. Go ahead and unlock that. That's something. Can I? Can I do anything about that without getting myself killed? if I push this down and push it over, hooray, we can get here, but this still kills me. How do I get another block somewhere so that I can ring this dang thing here? I think I need to get in here. Yeah. More. It's so easy to forget, in my defense. Alright, so now we've done all that. I think I can get away with this. No, I really can't. Yeah, I need to reach that ringable bell, but I'm not... Am I blind? Is it right here and I'm just not seeing it? I'm not seeing... I'm just not seeing over there a, Come on, brain. Get to work. Why am I spacing out on this? I wasn't seeing a second wooden block. How I could do this without accidentally blocking myself in. So if I push this over to the side, then the water goes not the direction I want. So I pretty much have to do that, which feels like sacrificing more than I mean to. And now I'm trapped. At least that block's cleared. Yes. Oh, there's no way, right? That helps me. Wait, this one really is. This island's pushing on the noggin pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go north here because I don't think we've gone north. And a couple of shortcuts and change the water level. So this might be like the answer to a lot of these puzzles, maybe. That there's like a whole set of things that we have to do while the water is high. Kind of not feeling it right off the bat, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that's definitely the case, because like over here, yeah. We were never able to get over here. Wonderful. Okay, what am I working with here? Open that. Accidentally go too far. Okay. We're back to the same problem that we've had multiple times where we've got a chest. Oh, I see it. I get it. I get it. Okay. Well, I thought I got it, but the evidence is starting to suggest otherwise. It's interesting looking at like where some of this stuff happens, you know? Okay, so next that around then means that we can push this down, which lets us connect this around. Now we can push this over to there, which will at the very least let us ring that. Now we can also ring that. And now, if we push you up one, push you over to there, destroying it. And we're gonna need shit. Okay. I need 2 blocks in order to pull this off. How can I pull that off? I need to be able to get over this one and over to the other one. Oop, that's wrong. Back at the same place we were before. I mean, I can push this over. Oh, duh! Oh man, I reset that for nothing. Because I can just walk sideways onto it. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not a complete nunce. Okay. Can't do anything with that, I don't think. Well, we've got 7 blue orbs. I'm more than a little tempted to go talk to the goddess in the middle here and see if she's got good news for me as far as story progress. Oh, I was kind of expecting her to be upper left, just because that's kind of where we are in the overworld. Alright, slip and slide. Awaken the water elementals. Cool. Hello, little guy. Are you... okay? Oh, okay. I'm like looking around for water elementals. How do you work, little fella? I send you there. That feels like I did the wrong thing. Okay. Oh. Got it. We got it. Alright, cool. Water elementals. Ah, and now they're like all over the freaking place. Excellent. So now it's kind of become a question of how do I get stuff I need to get to them, adapt the shape of those things. Also, I want to say for the record, yes, it does feel a bit abhorrent to do this to these little guys. Enjoy being in that pit. But presumably they're fine. Presumably they just like climb out after a little while once they're bored. Also, hey, 30 stars. That is big progress. And here's this little guy. Presumably we need to do that with. No, okay. That doesn't quite do what I wanted. Right, I'm gonna push you to there. That like carries through in a way that I don't want it to. Yeah, it doesn't like twist around or anything. I guess it doesn't actually matter. So we'll push you there. Itself. I'll touch this up here. Push that to there. Alright, there we go. Don't walk out. Don't walk to your death either. Push this down. Now this will pop me here. Another blue orb for me. Let's go this way. Further evidence right there that we're gonna get some like flippers or something. Okay. We have to have come here from a different direction. Or to do that and have flippers, it seems like. I chase the dragonfly. Okay. So I don't think we can do anything in here at the moment. What about in here? Interesting that it came back. What does that tell me? Controller just shut off. Hold on. And we're back. Alright, so I need these little fellas to accept that. I can get it. Does not feel correct. We've got 2 of these. I assume, yeah. I think I see what we need to do. So push this here. Actually, don't need that there. We need to push it there so that it's safe. There's multiple solutions to that particular puzzle, which is good. I like that. I like it when there's multiple solutions that are valid to stuff like that. Do I want to raise the water level? I think I'm ready to raise the water level yet. Got little guys. Do that. This happens, which doesn't help. What I really need Okay, that is good. Because now that's done, I actually don't need to worry about nothing. I can just do that. Let's chase that I almost said butterfly, dragonfly again. Because it felt like it couldn't reveal something to me because... Alright, no, I was wrong. Alright. Ah, there we go. Water elemental. Cool. Alright, so water elemental needs to get to the other side. In order to do that, I have to do a little bit of creative problem work. What will that actually do to the little guy? Well, it'll kill me. Noted. Well, couldn't I just send the little guy through the teleporter, actually? Have I completely overthought this? Oh, but before we do that, yeah, I completely overthought that. Oh boy. Might be worth doing a little reset here. Back, we can push this down. Now, push this over. Right? Yeah. Think I'm doing this right? Oof. I'm not feeling super confident about that. Alright, and so now we need a couple more. Do we need the block? It'd be really funny if we did, actually. But we could move the block there. Alright, so we need... Before we continue, we need to disconnect this bit. I think. Yeah. Now we can push this up. Push that. Cool. And so now should be able this over to here. Okay, and that's why it skips over that last spot, because now it's safe for us to follow. Now it can do that. We might have to undo a little bit here. Yeah, we did. That's totally fine. Now we can push this over. I'm glad that there's not like, oh, you pushed the block into the wall and it broke it stuff, because I feel like that totally could be a thing in a game like this, and it would ultimately be very frustrating. So I'm glad that it's not. Anything elemental-wise that we need to do over here? Doesn't super look like it. And over here, oh, interesting. We've got both little earth elementals and the water elementals. Cool. I don't think I can do anything there, though. Still can't swim in deep water. I don't think we can even get to... Well, no, we can. Alright, so maybe this is what we focus on next. Getting all of these straight, so... On here, you need to be that. Perfect. Get this and little guy up in the top left corner. Push that into there. not seeing a way to make that work. Oh, like there's 3 keys there. Like once I do understand how to make it work, that's going to be huge for us. Alright, this one's the correct symbol. This one is not. This one needs to be the sand dollar. Then over here, do that, right? Alright, and now we've got the new knowledge that we have more music notes to find. This one needs to be the, like, speaking conch. Like that. Okay, I think I see what I need to do here. I didn't need to do that, but that's okay. Beautiful. Progress. Probably. Progress. Probably. Interesting how much this is just like, hey, this is the introduction to these guys. Way more so than I would have expected. Huh. Remote reset. Need something to be here. Might come back to this room later. Letting myself get distracted by stuff that's like not important. That's what I need to do. Okay. Why did I need to do that? I did not need to do that. pretty sure I need to do that. However, do that before this little guy. Operations problem. Goodness me. But I actually can't. Just can't push him over. I don't think I have to do it this way, which is a problem. At this point, I'm hitting buttons. I think I get it. I think I've got it. Maybe. Alright. I think I need to do that. If I push that now, it'll destroy it. Yeah, and now that's effectively trapped. Push over. Yes. Okay. Bump. That is hairy. I don't know how anyone manages to design this stuff. So with that there now, we can push that there. Let's just do this. And finally hit this. Which will let me create this shortcut. Victory. Finally. That one took a bit of braining. I'm not gonna lie. More braining than I would like to admit. I'm actually kind of surprised that there's no elemental here. Huh. Alright. We know that we can do that. And so now, if we push this guy onto there, and push him down, he'll go over 2, which is exactly what I want. Does that, then lets me key, grab that orb. Perfect. Well, hey, we can just straight up do this one. I mean, the 30, but not this right now, because we're unable to. Alright, I think this is where I'm going to call it. Good progress. I don't love that I had to get that nudge. I don't love that I misinterpreted the nudge I got given. But, yeah, overall, I would say good time. Good progress. Obviously, we spent like basically the whole time right here in one section, so maybe not the most visually diverse episode, but you guys enjoyed it all the same. If you did, comment, like, subscribe, all the YouTube words. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.